Hello, my sugar bears. It is I, Leo Brown, psychic medium, life coach, and one hell of a deal. No, no, it's me, Leo Brown, and I'm on here just to talk about something that actually a subscriber recommended, and I'm so grateful for this subscriber to recommend this topic because it really is a good topic. But before I get into it, I want to say thank you to all of you for watching, for commenting, and for subscribing to the Sugar Bear family. Okay. Now, if you want to be a sugar bear, please hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And most of all, comment. I really, 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 really enjoy your comments. It really means a lot. So, what we're going to talk about today is, and I'm going to get out a few props, so just bear with me. What we're going to talk about today is Oracle cards versus tarot. So, let me get one of my props out. Excuse me. Hold on a second, everyone. Okay, so this is an Oracle deck. This was given to me by a very, very good friend of mine. If you are out there, sweetie, thank you so much for this deck. I love this deck, especially during the time of Halloween. So this is an Oracle deck. I'm going to show you the book and the cards itself. This is the book that it comes with. So the Oracle deck, the Halloween Oracle deck. And if you are a lover of Halloween like me, you would love this deck. This is by Stacey DeMarco. And these are the cards. Aren't these beautiful? These are so pretty. And I love how big they are. I love that. And aren't they gorgeous? Look at this. Pretty. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? I love these. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to bring those out is because, excuse me, I wanted to talk about the difference between Oracle and tarot cards. Now, for those of you who are readers of any type, whether you're a tarot reader, an Oracle reader, you read any kind of cards, even playing cards are actually, and let me grab those too while I'm in here. So, playing cards here, because I use these sometimes myself. This is actually where the basis for a lot of tarot has come from. We get a lot of our tarot cards, modern, like what we call the tarot today, from actual playing cards. Because back in the day, the tarot cards were actually a game. So, and then it just, as time went on, it grew into a divination system. Now, so I want to talk about the difference between tarot and oracle cards. And I didn't know this per me looking into it, because I actually didn't know this either. Oh, I didn't know this. There actually is a difference between the two, and I didn't know that. So the difference between tarot and oracle cards are, the one thing they have in common is that they are decks of cards. Excuse me, Lord Hammers, I can't talk. Bear with me, people. But what makes them, the commonality that it shares is that they're both decks of cards. But what makes them different is that with tarot, you have a story. And it doesn't matter what card deck you get. It could be mythic. It could be a pack of playing cards like these. Sorry, I'm just dropping stuff today. It could be a pack of playing cards like these. It could be a deck based on New Orleans voodoo. It could be a deck based on Greco-Roman myth. It could be a deck based on love. When you're dealing with tarot, you're basically telling a story of what the issues are at hand. So like when you come and you get a tarot reading from someone, whether it be me, whether it be someone, someone else or whomever, they're basically like telling a story of what, not only what is happening, but what can happen, the probability. Okay. Now, whereas with an oracle deck, right, with cards like these, they are more someone kind of, and it's a great analogy. They're more of like the the chapter of like the whole story of a book. Whereas with tarot, it's more like chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2. Whereas this is more of like you have the whole story. Oracles tell a whole story. And the difference with Oracle decks too is that regardless of what it is, I love this. This is so pretty. Is that you have more cards because a tarot deck usually consists of 78 cards, whereas an Oracle deck can consist of, the possibilities are like endless. And it can be any kind of content. You can make an Oracle deck out of Halloween, as we see here. You can make an Oracle deck out of angels. You can make an Oracle deck out of fairies. You can make an Oracle deck out of, I'm trying to think of another one, past life. You can do all types. So you have a lot more to work with. And the Oracle decks are a little bit deeper because they don't tell the story. It's like, how do I put it? They tell a story, but it's more fleshed out. You don't have to read it chapter by chapter. Like you just have the whole book right there in front of you. Whereas with the tarot deck or tarot cards, they tell more of a story. It's more, line by line. You have to kind of really read into it. That's why sometimes tarot can be very vague, but it's supposed to be. So I would recommend, and you can use either one because I use both. I use both tarot decks and I use oracle decks. And me myself personally, I love oracle decks because I have really big hands. So for me, I love oracle decks simply for the fact that they're huge. And they're a lot, for me, they're a lot easier to handle. Whereas with some tarot decks, because my hands are so big, I tend to like rip them and stuff. So I love oracle decks for that reason. But that's the difference. It really, and it's not that one is better than the other. It's not that. It's just that one is detailed. They're both detailed, but it's just different types. One is more minute, and then one is more just overall. So I would say use both. Find the decks that work for you if you choose to use them. I would definitely recommend, if you're into things like seasons and Halloween like me, there's even decks associated with the wintertime, with Christmas, actually. And I may get that. I would love to have that. Or there's like for me, I love Tudor history. Find a deck that works for you in terms of oracle decks. It's the same thing with tarot cards too. Find a deck that works for you. Find something that calls to you. I would definitely recommend either the tarot deck or the oracle deck being a gift, if possible. I know for a lot of people that's an old wives' tale, but for me, I like that because I love the exchange. You know what I mean? Like one energy gets another. So I like that. And I would just say use them. Use the ones that work for you, that respond to you, that connect with you and to you and speak to you. And I would say just go with it. So that's my advice on that. That's my video on tarot versus oracle. Is there really a difference? And really and truly, I don't think there is, to me. I mean, this is just me. I just think there are differences, but it's just subtle. So that is my video. So tell me what you think. And what are some of your favorite, for those of you who read and those of you who don't, what are some of your favorite, for those of you who read and for those of you who are non-readers alike, what are some of your favorite tarot decks and what are some of your favorite oracle decks? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you prefer reading with? Do you prefer reading with cards or do you prefer reading with oracle decks? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, my sugar bears, I say to you, be learnable, be teachable, love yourself, and most of all, be you. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.